Awesome. Perfect. Perfect. Don't forget to subscribe. All right, great. So, on an unspecified date, I couldn't find when it was, but I have a buddy named Sinister. He's a good ally of mine. He told me about a tour. He told me of all these opportunities, the crowds. I would like direct support, like a real tour, like fucking super official tour manager. I don't gotta do anything, which I've been a tour manager for like the past tours I've done. So I was like, let's fucking go. That shit sucks. I don't want to do it. So if someone else is doing it, that's amazing. And they're all legitimate venues. So like I have nothing to worry about. Super sick. And he was like, let's do this shit. Let's get it going. Some time passes. And he's like, you know what? Nah, I don't want to do this anymore. I have my own reasons, and let's just part ways. Let's regroup in the future. We'll get it. We'll get it going. I was like, all right, cool. Like that sucks, but I obviously fuck with Sinister, so like, I'll trust whatever he's on about. And my tight, like, fuck it. So like, I was already like in a headspace to like go on tour. I was like excited, so I was like, fuck, like damn, this is like super kind of lame, whatever. So January 26th of 2024, Eli Morris reaches out to me on Facebook. He just like cold open. I don't fucking know anything about this dude. He's like, yo, you want to tour this summer? And I'm like, who the fuck are you? You know what I'm saying? And he's like, oh, I'm this and that. His claim to fame was like, I've worked for Y2K Baby. I've done merch for Tyler the Creator. This and that, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, cool, like, whatever, like all this checks out, I guess. I'm like doing research on his name. He's like, oh, like we're pretty new, like this will be like one of our first projects, blah blah blah. I'm like, all right, well, he's like, and I'm official because this, that, and another. And I'm like, all right, well, you know what, all this sounds sick. And like I said, like I was down for a tour. He's like, there's some small details here and there after that, but like I was down. And then like throughout February, he starts explaining that he has a buddy named Neptune, a local to Los Angeles, like what to expect when we travel, our routing along to get there, how to help here, there, blah, 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 blah. We speak further. He tells me how Neptune will be the opener for, like, the whole tour, and I'm like, okay, whatever. He's like, well, can you also still, like, help me look for other opening artists? And I'm like, yeah, I have friends who, like, tour and stuff, and I fuck with them. So I essentially just, like, asked my buddies, you know what I'm saying? So, like, that's what the tour was. It was just like my friends, which is like how we're already so close going into the tour, and like the tour just kind of like cemented that, like, for real. So I asked people, and they were just like, yeah, I'm down. And I was like, here's the vision. They were like, I see it, and I was like, cool, I see it too. So on February 3rd, in person in Las Vegas, I asked Vitamin to be part of the tour. He says yes. On February 7th, I asked Pranav. He also says yes. Very dope. On March 2nd, Eli shows me a massive trailer. Incredible. Like, I mean, fat as fuck. There's photos on there's photos of a big van. It's all looking great. Like, it's fucking sick. And he's just pretty much telling me like how professional all of it is gonna be, right? And I'm like, all right, sick. And I'm like, I'm game. So at this point, I'm like, well, fuck, like I should ask like the big homies, right? So like I'm asking XIX because I've toured with them, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, fuck with these dudes, like just on their level and like on like a musical level too, you know what I'm saying? I just fuck with them as people. Same with like Vitamin J and Pranav, like they are just like genuine people. I like that. I fuck with that. I don't want like weirdo ass people like obsessed with like some fucking numbers or some shit, you know? Okay, cool. Fast forward to April. It gets kind of scattered, but I'm gonna read you what I can. At this point, I've been told huge van, huge trailer, specific stipulations for XIX to even attend the tour at all. They have to have a bed to lie in due to issues undisclosed, but a bed is what is promised to all of us, as in like a RV kind of deal, a fucking massive one. We ended up getting a big Sprinter, which is like cool, but it has only seats, no beds, no TV for games, because we like video games, and it's just a bare bones Sprinter, which is cool, dope, but yeah, not what we were told we were getting. So that kind of sucks. We then must wait a week and a half to get the corrected van from that, which we would acquire with a fully broken AC unit. Guys, what's going on? A fully broken AC unit that legitimately rains like flood. I need you to imagine like a waterfall off of like a cliff. It's not like Niagara Falls, but like a smaller waterfall where it's just like, ooh, that's that. Out of the ceiling. It was crazy. Also, Eli ends up hiring metalcore night organizer Adam to run DJ every night, even though Skydev, who killed XIX, who is a full-fledged DJ in his own right, making his own music, like original shit, is like, I'll do it free of charge. He's like, nah, we're going to hire Adam instead. That's all we get. No further information disclosed about Adam, just that he's the DJ. Cool. Eli then informs us of a drummer named Paul, who you guys saw in Neptune's post, Paul Burns, who will be drumming only for Neptune while on tour. That is his only job. He only drums for Neptune. I need you guys to understand where I'm coming from with this, right? Because these are good people, right? But his only job on tour would be to drum for Neptune. He would bring a 4-shell drum set, cymbals, bass drum, one of the shells. He would bring a full body. He's a living human person to only drum for one artist known as Neptune. You do with that info what you will. Personally, I disagree with this. I tell them this is a stupid idea, and then they proceed to ask Pranav if he wants a drummer on stage, on tour, who then says yes, because Pranav had not heard my distaste for it. So now Paul Burns is playing drums for 2 out of 5 artists on tour, the entire tour. Dude played for 40 minutes each night for 2 artists. Paul and Adam both hired against our wishes and unknowingly, no disclosure of payment to either. To be truthful, we were under the impression of trust and professionalism. So we left it up to the tour manager of the tour, Eli. Neptune at the time, and look, I will only present facts, and I will specify if it's my opinion. Neptune at the time of leaving for the first day of tour had maybe 600 total listeners on Spotify, compared to XIX 650,000, Oni Inc 200,000, Pranav 340,000, and Vitamin J 80,000. My thought is that one of these is not like the other, so why? Ben Crow is then hired as our photo video guy for tour as well. Being told there will be payments from all artists, that money will materialize every night, having their own deal with Eli separate of the money from artists. I personally give Ben Crow $480 to shoot a video for me. Excuse me. I was the only one to give him any money out of the whole tour. Off of every show, every artist. Thank you for the follow. Yo, someone sub so I can get 10, please. Please. Yeah, so $480 for like 30 days of work. Crazy. But again, shouts out Ben Crow. He's real for even sticking. Appreciate them. What can I say? Lovely person. Absolutely lovely person. We're informed to start together a day before the first official show date so we may gather for band practice. Essentially, practice for 2 of the 5 traveling acts because they have a drum set and need to dial in what they sound like. So Neptune with a drum set and Pranav with a drum set. But we all pay for it. I mean it when I say this. I maybe practice a total of 15 minutes. I swear to fucking God, 15 minutes. That 5-hour night. At this broken down, run out studio place in the middle of fucking nowhere. It was big. Yeah, sick for sure. But damn, it was just like, what the fuck? I don't Personally, I don't need to practice. I'm sorry. I'm not even saying I'm good. I'm just saying, what the fuck have I been doing the whole time leading up to this? Just not practicing? What, one more fucking day is going to make me dialed in? No, you did it because there's drums. And, like, you fucking made us all pay for it. Super sick. Also, a side note, I bought $900 in-ears specifically for this run that didn't fucking work because, like, I moved too much. Like, they would come out of my ears. Fucking sucked! But I gotta put tape now on my ears, so there's that. Okay. Each artist before leaving for tour, we had countless phone conversations, right? With Eli Morris being promised like 150 here for this artist, 250 here, this artist each night. Each night. That would literally like never fucking happen. That never happened. We were told, and this is all before tour, but right now we have not left for tour yet. We were told our artist friends could play with us. No buy-on needed, just to promote the show. Just make sure all the ads are done for venues, do this, do that. And then Eli was like, no, I'm going to charge. And we didn't know that because he told us, yes, like, we're not going to charge people. And I understand charging. Hello. I understand charging for people to buy onto shows. Like, I do get that. There's a premise. That's a whole another can of worms we can open another time. That makes sense, right? But when we've asked you not to do that for, like, our friends and, like, our family, for some of these people, like, bro, that's fucking disgusting. Thank you. Hey. That's love, dude. Thank you so much. Pocketfish. Real one. Thank you. But yeah, just to give an example, one of our buddies was taxed $1,000 just to partake in the tour. And then Eli was like, no, I never did that. I never did that. And we had to get him on the phone and bro, it's so fucking awkward. Like, we called this dude out like so many goddamn times. Such a dumb fucking idiot. Anyways. Yeah, they denied that. Thank fuck. I was literally just telling enough to how I tried for most of the show. I said yes and they responded for no. Damn. Yeah, that's fucking gross. It sucks. Alright, this is full disclosure, guys. We're gonna get into some real behind the scenes shit. So, to start the tour, all of us artists were asked for $2,000, right? And that's fine. That's understandable. We got to pay for, RV that we were told was going to happen. The hotels, the Airbnbs, and then even a gas reserve, right? To just have gas on the road. All this makes sense. And I was like, okay, that's cool. Like, this guy's on top of his shit. I totally understand where everything is going. He asked Vitamin J for $2,400 for some reason that he never really disclosed why he did that. But so everyone sends it via Cash App or some other fucking crazy app besides me. Because I just inherently don't really trust people with a lot of money, right? I mean, it's not that I didn't trust Eli at this point. I just don't really know him. And again, it's just a lot of money just to send where there's an app where you can't get it back, So like, I was like, I'm going to do PayPal as a failsafe, because look, I don't trust nobody. And with PayPal, I have the ability to retrieve my finances. However, let me tell you about 1,000 IQ let me tell you about 1,000 IQ big brain move. Eli is an artist, a fucking con artist. So they tell me to send it in 2 separate payments to Neptune's PayPal because they're best friends. Member of 8 years. So why would Eli ever do anything to jeopardize Neptune? Very good friend indeed. Very good friend. And if I'm being real with you guys, I have gone back and forth on whether or not I'm gonna get my money back. Because, like, as you will see, or, like, perhaps you already feel it, I do feel like it was a bit of their fault. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel the only one that's truly a part of that group that genuinely didn't do anything is fucking Paul. Yeah, I didn't really fucking want him there, but like, he didn't do shit. Like, he's a mercenary. Same with Adam, you know what I'm saying? He didn't do shit either. They're victims, bro. Hey, yeah, look, I personally want to. You know what I'm saying? But like, I don't know. Cause again, like that's my kids. That's my dog, you know? That's like some treats from my dog. Put your ears down, bro. Chill out. Go back to sleep. Bro, she's like 12 years old. Barking it up. About to have a heart attack. Alright, so let's go back to numbers. May 25th, we start texting about the upcoming events, asking if I can still help and book locals and reach out for venues not already secured. Still needing help with processing the tour. May 26th, before tour starts, Eli and Neptune visit Las Vegas and end up attending an all-ages event that Killfish was holding, a concert in Northtown that I helped coordinate getting them on. Because the day that they dropped in was a day that someone dropped off the show. So I was like, hey, just have Neptune fill in. They were like, sounds great. Killfish would later report that Eli was difficult to work with and rude during every interaction. Now, Killfish is a sweetie pie. He's a saint. So for him to say those things, I was like, oh! I was aghast. I said, you know what? Maybe it was an off day. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Killfish is off today. You know what I'm saying? Maybe everyone's just off today. And they leave the city the next day, and my wife says, you know what? She says, you know what? That Neptune character is a nice guy. But that Eli guy is weird, and I don't trust him. He doesn't seem trustworthy at all. And I said, you're tripping, babe. You're motherfucking tripping. You're normally right about every fucking time you say this, but right now, you're tripping. That's what I said there. I said, you're right every goddamn time, but right now, in this moment, tripping. That's a good man. That's a good man there. And, yeah. So, so now my own wife is saying this dude is sus. But again, around this time, like, I'm so invested. I spend so much time and work and, like, just so much effort on, like, this whole monster. Like, I don't really even see that it's, like, gearing up to fuck me. You understand? Like, I cannot comprehend what is actually going down. It's crazy. So everyone mails their merch to Eli in Nashville. We all gear up. We all have paid deposits at this point. Like, we have all sent money in. We are locked in. Even with minor hiccups here and there, we're fucking hype. We are fucking hype. We're like, let's go! You feel me? We've been planning this for a long time. And then, yeah, so fast forward. Yo, what up? Fast forward around June. My posts start. So I need you guys to remember, like a little bit ago, I mentioned Sinister at the very beginning. What was that beep? Thank you for the follow. That's going to come right now. So check this out. Around June, when my posts start getting more prevalent in feeds of my friends and my buddies and my coworkers and all that, Sinister comes back. He sees that I have a tour with Eli's company, Gravity Talent and Booking, and he says, call me. We need to talk. And whenever Sinister says that, I'm always like, this motherfucker, like, this bro will talk. But I do appreciate Sinister. He always has my back, so I'm always down to listen. But look this is why it's so detrimental, why it hurts so bad. Because Sinister came back to tell me that this tour agent, Eli, is the same agent that approached Sinister last year. The same one Sinister told me to direct support for. The same agent that Sinister telling me now does not trust with success, and that is why he ended the tour. Because remember, I didn't know at the time. I had no idea. He just said we're not doing it. He didn't say, oh, I don't trust this guy to be successful. I don't think he knows what he's doing. I think he's a loser and a failure. He didn't say all that. This is a person that someone's opinion I value as well, you know, does not trust them either. And like, bro, we're so locked in that we're on the 9th circle of hell with this guy. You understand me? Like, we are in the trenches of the trenches. Everyone around me in my close circle, danger, danger. Yo, there's danger. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, bro. You don't know what you're talking about. Shut your bitch ass. And, yeah, I mean, I was just trying to save face, I guess. I mean, I don't know. Like, at that time, I didn't see it like that. And I wish I could put you guys in those shoes. But, like, everything was working out in my head. Because this motherfucker Eli would call me every goddamn day. So, like, I knew what I thought was going on. So, in my head, I was like, all right, everything's chill. Like, everything is good to go. Like, so even when Sinister said this, I was like, well, you know, you're wrong. Like, we're booked at the Whiskey A Go-Go. You know, we're booked at this place in Denver. We're booked here. Like, it's tangible. It's actually happening. Like, do you understand? Like, we're getting an RV. Do you get it? Like, we have all this happening in this. Like, you were wrong. You were wrong. My wife, you were wrong. Like, all of you doubters and naysayers, you're wrong because the tour is happening. Next month even. It's already going. We're booked. You get it? You're wrong. I can't explain it any better than that because that's what it felt like.
Yo.
Who is here? How can I hear anybody?
She connected my Bluetooth. I'm driving right now.
Oh, Vitamin. What's up, man?
Oh, wait. We're almost there. We're almost there. Hold up.
You're very low in
now,
volume.
I can hear you now.
Okay, cool.
Man, I'm in the whip.
Right. All right, well, yeah, I mean, if I don't cover anything, just feel free. And, yeah, just let me know. Let me know what's up. I don't even know where the fuck. Yo, you just combo broke me so hard, dude.
Are you on live right now?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll be quiet.
No, you're good. It's all straight. We're chilling. But yeah, no worries. Like I said, just feel free to. Yeah, feel free. Okay, so what the fuck was I saying, man? Yeah, Sinister. Yeah. Can you guys remind me, deadass? What the fuck did I say last? Yeah, it's all good. This is where I do. Okay. So for some background info, yeah. Okay, so yeah, we're locked in. Like, we've given it everything. Yeah, everyone is wrong, and like, we're pushing forward. So, for some even further background info, we gave Eli, at this point, $10,000 plus. That's why I laughed when Neptune said it was only $10,000. Because that is what we gave him just starting off. Do you understand what I'm saying? That is, bro, I said $13,000 on my one post. That does not include any of the payments from the shows whatsoever. That only includes, why did it sound like that? Oh, because you're okay. That only includes the upfront and then the tour manager salary that this guy. So Eli got the first week of tour manager salary that he didn't tell anybody about besides Neptune, with $1,000. On top of that, he advanced himself another $1,000 for week 2. So when week 2 came around, he got another $1,000 on top of that, totaling $3,000 in the tour management alone, on top of the $10,000 that we've already given him.
And this is what we have quote unquote paper trails of.
Right,
There's
and that
so
is
much more
without
money.
the shows. That is no payment from the 20 fucking shows we did.
And I only bring that up because like that's like he could very well. I mean, and I shouldn't even say could. There's shit like he probably had blown more than just 3K. Like literally the entire budget was basically blown at that point because we were already like taking funds from the nights of like the ticket sales and shit and like trying to like,
ass, bro.
Funds and shit.
He was like, "Oh, we got a guarantee of tonight of $3,000 at the whiskey." We never saw that. We literally never saw that. But look, anyways, look. So yeah, $10,000 or $13,000 or $10,000 at that point, which we believed was being paid to the RV, the hotels, all that good stuff. And then this is where our DJ, Adam of Metalcore Night, comes into play. So Adam is like used as a pawn almost by Eli to go and get the van. The RV, if you will, from, I think they're called green vans or something. But they are in Kentucky. And the first show is in Albuquerque. Now, I'll give you some time if you want to go to a maps on your fucking app and type in the drive from Kentucky to Albuquerque. And you will see it is 21 hours with no stopping. That is some next level shit. That is like, I don't even know why you would do that. It doesn't even make sense. It doesn't even make sense. So I went ahead to get just further clarity. I went ahead and called Adam. I told him I was recording, and we got his story. So I'm gonna go ahead and play that for you guys. Vitamin, if you want to hear it, it's on my Twitch right now. And
I can't pull it up right now, but like I'll imagine it.
Sure, yeah. So I'm gonna play this, and if you guys can't hear it in the next 5 seconds, you tell me, okay? I guess I wanted to get your take on everything that happened before day 0 in Albuquerque.
All right. So,
bro, why is it so low?
Agent,
oh my god!
He doing what seemed to be an alright job. So
oh
I
my
trusted
god!
him, and he asked me to come out to be the
oh my
DJ
god! I'm gonna kill
store,
myself. Go back. All right, hold on now. Stay with me. Now, what if I just play it? I guess I wanted to get your take on
why is it
everything
so
that
low?
happened before day 0 in Albuquerque.
All right. So, this dude was my booking agent.
Can you guys hear it?
He seemed to be an alright job, so I trusted him, and he asked me to come out to be the backing DJ on the tour. So I'm like, all right, sure, cool. He's like, I'll give you $100 a day.
All right, I'm gonna start it one more time. I guess I wanted to get your take on everything that happened before day 0 in Albuquerque. All right, I'm playing that shit.
All right. So, this dude was my booking agent. He had been doing what seemed to be an alright job, so I trusted him, and he asked me to come out to be the backing DJ on the tour. So I'm like, all right, sure, cool. He's like, I'll give you $100 a day to drive and to be the backing DJ. That's not a ton of money, but I'm cool with it. I wanted to make some new friends, wanted to get some more road experience before I started doing my own stuff. So he tells me to go to Glasgow, Kentucky about a day before day 0, originally telling me that I was going to be going to Nashville to pick up a van. But I think it was like right before I left the Greyhound station. He was like, yeah, you're actually going to Glasgow, Kentucky, which there isn't Greyhound service there. There isn't any service there at all. So I ended up taking like $100 Uber once I got into Nashville up to Glasgow, Kentucky, with no real word on what to do other than wait for his word on when to pick up this van. So I got into
they're like band bus, right?
Yeah, it was. I think it was. I forget the band company name. It was somebody on Five Finger Death Punch's team though that owned it. But it was a legit bandwagon. Like I saw it when I left that town. Actually, it was really nice. It was a full blown. It was the exact same thing as a bandwagon with a better paint job. So, let's see. I got down there in the morning, like 8 a.m. I had some breakfast, chilled for a while, waited for word from Eli. He eventually told me that night I was going to be sleeping in the driver's bunk of the van while they finalized shit, and that I'd be leaving in the morning. That never came to pass for whatever reason. I ended up walking back from downtown Glasgow about a mile and a half in 100-degree heat to a hotel. Got myself a hotel that night. The next day was kind of exactly the same thing, although in the morning I did meet the owner of this RV. He actually grabbed my gear so I didn't have to lug it around all day. So it seems like there might have been ongoing negotiations up at that point. I think that would have been like the 27th, the day before we left for Albuquerque. Yeah, and then I kind of putzed around town doing nothing in 100-degree heat again. It's a tiny town in rural Kentucky. There ain't shit to do. So then I started getting mad at Eli when he stopped responding to text messages after a while. So I was like, look, I'm going back to the hotel. You straighten this out by tomorrow, or I'm going home and telling everybody what's up. He finally calls me when that goes down, and I forget what that conversation was all about. It all kind of blurs together these days.
Yeah.
But And as I'm getting back to my hotel, I get a text from the owner of the RV. He's like, hey, dude, looks like this isn't happening. I left your stuff in the van. Here's where I hid the key. But thanks, come get it whenever you need to. Good luck getting home, basically. So I call Eli immediately and ask him what's up. He's like, I'm dealing with it right now, blah, blah, blah. I'll have an answer in the morning. At this point, I'm like, look, I'm going home in the morning if I'm not like on my way to Albuquerque. So that morning I woke up. He said that there was going to be a limousine to come get me. Basically, it wasn't a limousine. It was like a Lincoln Navigators. It was an upscale car service that he booked. Yeah, like it was nice, but like it was like, yeah, I'm booking you a limousine. We're going to get you to Nashville, and we're going to get this van through Green Vans. So
you
like,
went there for no reason.
Yeah, so he legit sent me to Kentucky for no reason. Sat me there for 2 days. I ended up spending a bunch of fucking money because it's Kentucky. Like, what are you going to do other than eat food and sit in your hotel? So that's what I did. So from there, he got me to Nashville. I ended up getting the green van, which I have recently learned is still not paid for.
What?
I've actually become friends with the owner of that company because of Eli.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, so he ended up giving us this van. Eli gave him, I think, just the deposit, and that's all he's ever been paid.
Wow.
And then I went to pick up all y'all's merch.
Allegedly.
And, yep.
Okay.
Yep. And let's see, from there I went to pick up all you guys' merch, which was at a venue in Nashville. I got that, and then I rolled to pick up Eli. We were like a day and a half behind at this point, but dude still wanted to like hang out in his town and get food and beer and shit. And at that point, I was too tired to argue with him, so fine.
It was his smell. It was his smell that was overpowering you, compelling you.
Oh, it was something. It was something. I was exhausted too. But after we grabbed food, we got back to his grandma's house where she kept calling him Tanner, which confused the shit out of me until pretty recently.
Yeah.
She kept making all these weird comments about how she'd recently bailed him out, and I don't know. I got some dumb friends. I figured he just got a DUI or got into a bar fight or something stupid. No, she actually gave him a bunch of money.
Allegedly $6,000, right?
$6,350 from what I hear. Trey talked to his grandma. Like Trey called and like snitched on him. So,
wow.
What else? So we left his place at like, I don't know, 2 a.m. We're stopping it felt like every half hour we had to stop for the motherfucker to smoke. And eventually it was like 5 a.m. We were hungry. I was like, all right, let's get food. He's like, okay, cool. I'll go to the casino and gamble a bit and I'll get us some comp food. I just rolled my eyes and went along with it. No casino has open food at 5 a.m. He just wanted to play poker for a while. Then we eventually rolled on, picked up Jay and Pranav, and then rolled out to meet you guys. So that's kind of everything up to day zero.
What a vibe.
It was. As I say it out loud, I kick myself in the teeth. Like, why the fuck didn't I go home? Like at this point.
No, seriously, it's crazy to retroactively look because you're like, damn, I was dumb. Like, not like you specifically, but like just like there's so many red flags, right?
Oh, there totally were, and I saw some before I left, but I just assumed he was just a normal bullshitting music guy, like not a complete piece of shit.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, I appreciate you. I appreciate your time. Yeah, I want to just get like that specifically straight because I was gonna butcher it. I didn't even.
All right, all good. Now the bottom line is he sent me to Kentucky for no damn reason.
Craziest.
I was talking to his former assistant. I got in touch with her recently, and like she was like, "Yeah, he just wastes people's time constantly." So
it's insane.
Yeah, fucking insane.
Yeah, dude, that guy is a piece of shit. That guy fucking sucks, dude. Yeah, he got done dirty. I mean, there's really no other way to say it. Dude went to the middle of America for 2 days. No reason. This man has no understanding. Bro, how does he fucking look at himself after he's taken a, how does he, in the mirror at any given time, how is he like, yeah, I'm doing good in life. Yeah, I feel good about myself. You know what I mean? Like, holy shit, dude. Holy shit! All right, so I got a little bit more, guys. Got a little tiny bit more, and then yeah, you're free to go. This is only part 1. Like I said, this is only to day 0. We have not. I'm not even gonna tell you guys like on day 1 what happened, cause like I still need to script it out. I want to make it as thorough as possible, and I'm not even posting this by itself. I'm gonna be cutting it with Vitamin J and Carm's stories, cause they also were like. I mean, everyone was really affected. You know what I'm saying? So we'll get all that in here and have that posted by tomorrow. I just didn't want to leave you guys hanging. Nah, he didn't. Guys, I'm telling you all this up to day 0, and this dude still had the audacity to be like, can I come see you in the Las Vegas show I just had recently? I was like, dude, I fucking hate you. Like, I hope you trip and fall and break your face. Like, what? Do not come to the show, you dumb fucking idiot. Fuck. Let me continue. It is alleged as well through Eli's grandma that she loaned him $6,350, corroborated by Neptune's post as well, right before tour started, which she stated if she doesn't get the money back that, quote unquote, she owns a gun. Eli is confirmed to have been living with his grandma. Through a source that is not myself, allegedly being told. I was told that, and that's alleged. And she refuses to let him back in, allegedly, until things are set right. It is believed, allegedly, that they, being Eli, are currently homeless. Although, this is pure speculation. So everyone that has this fucking amazing idea of to be just like, hey, sue them. For what? May I ask you, for what? What am I suing for? I can't kill somebody more dead than they are. Like, they don't have any money. They have nothing. They don't even have a home to go to. There is no lesson to be learned for them from suing, as they are just a con artist. It is their entire persona, their reality. In my opinion, it is just their entire being living life as a low-life liar that steals from hardworking people. Now, this story being told isn't even about the money, right? We're not bringing this up because we're like, hey, we want the money back. We're going to get that. No. But it would be good if you help subs because I lost a lot of money. We have come to terms with that, right? I am never getting that money back unless I fuck Neptune in a new one. We have come to terms. He spent it all before tour, allegedly. I think, in my opinion, he spent it all before tour even started, and that is why he got the funds from his grandma fronted. Let's go to day 0, August 30th. I fly to Albuquerque, New Mexico. I say goodbye to my kids. I say goodbye to my wife. I say I love you. I say, Daisy, I love you so much. Goodbye, my puppers. Nova, don't eat everything. And yeah, love them all. Fly to New Mexico. Great. Band practice, which obviously, from the latter, you guys know went very well. Our Airbnb is fine on the inside, but located in this is what seems to be... We are in the absolute worst part of town. I mean, this part of town is garbage. We went for a walk to the dispo, and while walking towards the KFC they had near it, which, by the way, I fuck with KFC every now and again. I know people give it a bad rap, but, like, once a year is like, I mean, yeah, I'm down, A fight ensued at the bus stop we were walking to that was, like, in front of us. Guns were drawn, so we turned around and did not get any KFC. Unfortunate. Just a side note. Just wanted to put that in there. And that's why it's going to take me so long to do every date, because there's so many little details I want to keep for you guys. We also had a jacuzzi in this Airbnb, which was very cool. That Adam from Metalcore Night decided would be I think the best time to use it would be at 7 a.m. Where I was sleeping. Which is fine, Adam. It is fine. But damn, I woke up to like Memphis Mayfire at like 7:30 a.m. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? Anyways, we go back to the fucking Airbnb, and I enjoy playing poker. I'm raised in Vegas. Like, I have had poker all my life. I just like it. So I am very good at it. I understand the games. I know a lot of the games. We go back, and no one else knows the games, so I start teaching them. And I don't even know where Eli was, but then he, like, walks in, and he's like, all right, who wants to play for money? He starts trying to play everybody for money, because he is a very talented gambler. He's very good at gambling. He just loves it. It's his best friend. Remember that for down the road. And then, yeah, we went for band practice that night, which, as you know, like I said earlier, sucked dick. And he tries playing everybody in poker once again once we get back from the fucking spot. He's like, I want to play you, except for me. Did not want to play me. And then they all say no. We go to get some rest, and then we would wake up to what would become the month-long virtual nightmare. And we literally had no fucking idea what was in store. And that's where I'll leave you guys. You know what I'm saying? That is all I got. That's what I scripted out. I just wanted it to be thorough. And like I said, we're still missing out other things that I'll be adding right now. So on the live post, not on the live post, on the post I do tomorrow, I will add stuff there, and you'll see vitamins take. And no, your thing's not even moving, man. You're not even green. And you'll get Carm's take and all that stuff. So yeah, honestly, guys, I appreciate y'all being here, listening to me. Sometimes, you know, I feel like I'm screaming into the void, so it's really nice that you guys showed out. I appreciate you, and yeah, I'll keep you guys updated on whatever happens next. I will, like I said, be posting on YouTube and getting it all sorted. But yeah, if you came for that, you're free to go. I don't want to waste your time anymore. I appreciate you. Sub on the way out if you can. But yeah, now I'm just going to kind of kick it. So, yeah, man. Tour just fucking... Let me stop recording.